G'day and welcome to Stay at Home Time with Robin and African Payment Solutions. Continuing with that report, The State of Crypto Africa. Some interesting facts or perspectives on the catalysts for adoption of digital currencies across the African continent. So let's kick off with the Google trend data that shows that Uganda, Nigeria, South Africa, Kenya and Ghana are all in the top 10 rankings on the topic of cryptocurrency. There's been limited merchant adoption across the continent. It's a little lower than in Africa than other regions around the world. Exchanges are building a network across the continent. My perspective is that there are many exchanges that are providing the on and off ramps to crypto across the continent. Some of which I wasn't sure when we were doing our research their level of credibility. It was nice to see that in the report they've highlighted some, and Luno with a bit of luck knows what the credible ones are. So Luno, Huobi, NariaEx, AltCoinTrader, Paxful, PayPlux, Quidax, AZA Group, Acoin, ICE3X, VALR, Binance, Coindirect and Remitano. So back to the catalyst for adoption, high inflation. Over the past 20 years, Africans have really had, their wealth has been wasted away as a result of high inflation rates. Zimbabwe is a good example of this. And Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, some of them that have limited supplies, are disinflationary. And so that's really cool for African consumers to be able to protect their wealth and to offer protection against the effects of diluting fiat. It's probably not only in Africa now, but the rest of the world seems to be printing it at a rapid rate. Then limited merchant adoption, Google trend data, we've discussed that. Stablecoins, I've always said that stablecoins, I think, are perfect for a transition for consumers across Africa. They really use the dollar as an alternative currency in many, many countries. And the dollar's historically outperformed most African currencies. So if African consumers had actually put their wealth into the dollar, they'd be a lot better off today than they are at the moment. A survey by Luno showed that 80% of Nigerian users were interested in buying a USD stablecoin. And then the last thing is inadequate banking services. Obviously puts a limit on entrepreneurship, business growth, lending and saving. So this whole explosion of DeFi, decentralized finance products, could well be the solution to overcome these limitations and encourage development across the continent. So the Ethereum platform and many of these DeFi that have been built on it are going to be perfectly suited for Africa that has a need. So that's all from me today. I hope that was interesting for you. Hope you have an awesome day, and we'll chat again tomorrow.